Good morning. I'm waking up quite early today. It's 8 something. I woke up some time ago. I was just checking some things on the computer and on my camera to see the settings, if they're the best possible configuration at the moment. And I wanted to also show you the weather forecast in this part of China over the next days. It seems to still be snowing now. I haven't taken a look outside, but it seems to be quite a wintry next few days in the region, but then you see that it gets to 15, 17 during the day, and that's perfect for motorcycle. So we'll see how it will go. Today the plan is to go this way. We are here in Garze, and I want to go here. It's a very beautiful monastery, the Seda monastery. I'm going to take, wow, this is much longer. This is a relatively straightforward path, not many kilometers, 160, 40, 60, and then the monastery is over here, and it's very special. It's a red mountain. That's what it's known for. It's the #1, according to Chinese AI. I can show you as well from yesterday. I did a bit of reading. It's the #1. Okay. It's the #1. So yesterday I confirmed that the Yaking Temple has been open to foreigners according to AI, so we didn't break any rules, which is good to know. And I also read a bit about the sections that we visited and how they are divided by men and women, and that's why we saw mostly women on one side of the river. I wanted to check. Yeah, so today there will be some limitations for the motorcycle. We won't be able to go inside the town, I think, but it will still be a nice view from the outside. And okay, this is what is special about this monastery today. World's largest and most influential Buddhist academy. Okay, 30,000 plus monks and nuns. And it's quite beautiful. I mean, that's what makes it special for me. The red ocean, most dramatic landscape. This is drone, so I won't be seeing that, but that's where I would like to go. Okay, and very interesting. But yesterday the Yaking Temple apparently is most famous for its vast majority of practitioners being women, and I didn't notice. I mean, I noticed lots of women, but I did not know how overwhelmingly majority they are. It's basically a female temple complex. I think 80-90% of all the practitioners are women, and on the other side of the bridge, that's where they live. I read afterwards that it's somewhat a restricted area for men, but it's okay to ride on the main roads. What is a bit restricted is to go inside the small alleys, and I think we didn't break the rules in that regard. I crossed the bridge over here, and then we went around the main roads, right? But we didn't go inside these parts. That's where you should respect women's privacy, and it's a very ascetic type of life. We saw that it was very simple life, right? But very unique, very spiritual, very much dedicated to faith and to religious practice, which is yeah, very, very unique experience. And I think so this part here should be women. You see how big it is, all these small houselets. And then I think this one is for men, which kind of coincided with what we saw. And yeah, I might have been a bit of an intruder with the motorcycle, as a man in particular. But yeah, I think it's okay. We did not disrespect anybody. I drove slowly, politely. I said hi to people. So anyway, I apologize if I did do anything inappropriate. So anyway, today the plan is to go here. My map is in Chinese at the moment, but you get the idea. Today we go here, to this monastery. And this is a very special place. Celestial burial place. And that's where Tibetan celestial burials are conducted, and it's a unique thing to see, but yeah, I'm actually not very sure I want to see that. You can read about it online, what the celestial burial means. It's quite an experience. But yeah, this is the plan, okay? So 8:45, you see, 8:45, Monday, April 13th. I'll be getting ready in a bit. I haven't slept much. I stayed until 2, 3 in the morning last night because it took me a long time. I arrived here around 11:30, 12 in the evening, and then I just stayed awake on a computer, had some dinner. Yeah, but I feel good. I'm okay. So we're going to start the day in a bit. Okay. Let's go. Everything is packed. I think I need to go. You can see the snowy mountain. That's the result of yesterday. Okay. I
don't understand exactly what's on the murals, but it did look like a little bit like something I am familiar with, which is the portrayal of pre-arrival of the Chinese Communist Party, of Tibet as a serf-based society, primitive, unjust, and CCP are portrayed as the liberators of Tibet. And I see that in many areas. That is not news to an international observer regarding Tibetan matters, Tibetan affairs. Why is the map not working? Let's try to go on a small exploration. Just what I love the most. It's a nice road, a very, very nice road. Let me... Okay, my tire pressure is acceptable. It's a bit low because of the low temperature. The mountains are so wide. That's the results of yesterday. I felt it firsthand. I would imagine they were even whiter last night when I was there. So yesterday was very interesting. The Yarching, depends how you want to pronounce or write it. It has multiple ways of being written. The Yarching Monastery complex. It's mostly for women. 80-90% are women. And it's a very, very interesting environment. Very unique. Today we are going to another very important monastery in Tibetan culture. If I am not mistaken, if I am not misled, that's what Chinese AI tells me, that it is the largest Tibetan Buddhist academy in the world. Let me double check that. Red Hut Valley. How can I book? I don't need to book. Okay. Largest Tibetan Buddhist academy in the world, that's what it says. Seda Monastery. Now I'm on my way basically. I'll pass by a gas station to top up, and then we continue. Buddha Kingdom on Earth. World's largest and most influential Buddhist academy. Not only Tibet. No. What is this? Really? Really, really, really? Well, it happens. Go inside here. I want to go inside here, but maybe it's okay. There's another entrance. It looks like a beautiful city. No, I think the entrance was in the back. Maybe. Tashidele. Okay. Okay, this looked like an entrance as well. Okay. Let's explore a little bit. Respectfully. Hello. This is Gesar city. I think the ancient town section of Garze. And it's quite unique. Look at these impressive buildings. Tibetan, but different. I think they're also either mud made or simulating mud. I think there's 3 different alphabets over there. Hello. Tashidele. Yeah, I think one alphabet is Tibetan, but the other one, Gesar Avenue, Tianzhu Road. Wow. It's beautiful, but somehow abandoned, isn't it? Sichuan rural credit. Look at these buildings, they're so beautiful. So authentic looking. This is an old town, but why is everything closed? That's strange. People's Insurance Company of China. Look, it's such a beautiful place to walk around. Restrooms. The houses are very well maintained. You have a square here. There's just no vendors, no. I wonder what the reason is. Could it be some public holiday? But then I think usually it's the other way around. On a public holiday, that's when people come. A little bizarre. Wishing well. Well, my friends, I wish you and myself to get what we deserve, and hopefully all the best. I think that's a good wish. I don't know how to formalize it, but I think these guys heard me. They know. Senju Daji Palace. It's an incredible place. I just don't know why it's so abundant. Nepal Trade Street. There's connection with Nepal here. I'll show you a little closer, maybe you don't see this. Snow Mountain Viewing, Campground, Ethnic Performance Art Street. It's a hot spring as well. Can you hear the music? That's the only thing that breathes some life into this environment. I really don't know where's everybody. It's such a... Look how beautiful this house is. Stone, mud, wood, and Tibetan colors. Map of King Gesar of the state of Ling cultural and... Well... I don't know why there's nobody here. It's kind of a shame. It's a bit of a shame. I think it's quite a unique place. I've never seen houses like this, buildings like this. It's a tiny police car over there. It's a cool tower. Oh, it's open. You know what? I think we should go and take a look. Let's honor this beautiful place. I think it deserves it. I think it deserves it. Hello. Hello. That's truly, truly remarkable. Underappreciated. What does it say over here? English, Chinese, and Tibetan. Look how common English is, even in the most remote places of China. That's something that definitely deserves appreciation. China is not a closed country, or at least it does not want to be, does not intend to be. It would like to coexist with the world. King Ling Gesar. Let's go and take a look. I'm pretty sure it will be quite nice. Beautiful entrance. Let's go and pay our respects to this beautiful monument. I don't know its history. It might be controversial. There's Tibetan inscriptions here. King Gesar. That sounds Tibetan name, not Chinese Mandarin, not Han Chinese. This, if you don't know, these are, the higher the section, the more important the significance of, the cultural significance of that building, sometimes even religious significance. So all the temples, they have these very high stepping stones, I don't know how to call that, when you walk in, and you're not supposed to step on them, you have to step across. I'm the only person here. Oh, that's the chairman.
appears to be quite popular here. He has been here, I imagine. Probably inaugurated this building. It's very strange how it's abandoned now. A lot of work went into it. I mean, not abandoned, maybe not, but just at least during this brief visit by me, there's pretty much nobody around. Oh wow, look at that. Wow, that's a nice spear. Wow, how do you carry that spear? And this longsword. It's huge. I don't know if you can see it as a reference, but it's enormous. But that spear is truly majestic. Wow. Oh, and look. This must be some kind of a... Wow. Animal spirits. Amazing, no? I think it's truly beautiful. These, fortunately there is no English, but it's a very, very beautiful place. Oh, I would love to have one of those on my motorbike. I would love to put one of those on my motorbike. It would be so comfortable to ride. Do you think I can do that? I really, really want that. It's something that I've been thinking about for a long time. If I can find a way to get one. I actually looked up. I think that would be very unique motorbike. And it's funny how nobody else is thinking about that. I don't know. I see many motorbikes in China, including mountain ones. And I've seen all kinds of decorations and improvements or changes, but never a horse saddle on a motorbike. I think this is the King Gesar. Hello, sir. 你好。你说英文？你说英文？你说英文 ？Do you speak English? 英文。
知道这个地方的人很少。
Are there still many people who just know that there is very little salt in this place?
Yes. It appears to be very little known, right? I didn't see any visitors outside, but it's so beautiful.
同龄人似乎鲜为人知，对吧？我没有看到外面有任何访客，但那里也很漂亮。
确实很好。因为这是一个红色的。
这个。
这是中国红军一个诞生地，第二方面军就从这诞生的。
The Second Front Army, a birthplace of the Chinese Red Army, was born from here.
Do you know who King Gesar was?
你知道谁是国王吗
Gesar.
谁是国王啊？那会儿的国王，他就是国王，格萨尔王。然后这个现在中国这个地方呢叫甘治，甘治呢是中国红军的第二方面军的诞生地，有好多地方你可以去转转。
Okay. Ta Han Zhongguo? Han? Shizan. Is this king Han Chinese?
这位汉王是汉族人吗？
藏王，他是藏王，藏王，格萨尔藏王，他是藏族人。
Okay.
Okay.
我再跟你说一句，
这
个地方跟红军有关系，朱德，我们的老总朱总司令跟他有关系。你可以多玩几天，很多好玩的地方。
The local area has something to do with the Red Army. Juda, our boss Commander Zhu, has something to do with him. You can play for a few more days and have a lot of interesting places.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Yeah, it's a truly remarkable place. I think it seems it does commemorate war-related events. I do not know how controversial or not, but in terms of aesthetics and objective beauty, it's a remarkable place. Oh, look at that. How much I want one of those. Do you think I can buy one? Where can I get one? Yeah. I think I can probably not go in there, but this is so nice. I think this is my next motorcycle improvement. That's what I need to find a way to get. It's a nice coat. I think this is very, very good, authentic wool and leather coat. And that looks Tibetan. That looks authentically Tibetan. Goat shoes, probably goat leather. The backpack seems to be goat. Well, it is a special place. There's very little English though, so I cannot really, but there's both Tibetan and Chinese, so I guess it might have something to do with China-Tibetan relations back in the day, and history and conquering of Tibet. Ni hao, hello. But yeah, I do not know. And it seems to be the case that it's just not popular yet, not known. A secret corner of China that we are discovering today. Inaugurated by the president of the Communist Party, it seems. Explanation fee. No entry, do not touch. Okay, no touching. Look at that, that's pretty cool. I would love to have one. Oh, this is also goat or cow. This is probably cowhide. Strong. Okay. Welcome and goodbye. There's more snow in the mountains. Let's be on our way. All right, let's continue. Bye bye. Did I come this way? I wonder if Tibetan people
celebrate this place here and what they think about it. Notice to tourists. Ah, there's a bit of English over there. Let's take a look. Okay. Ancient legends, 1,000 kinds of charms. Magnificent imperial city characteristic Garze. King Gesser city scenic area is located in the southeast Garze, closer to the highway. It is surrounded by snow mountains. Abundant and geographical lines are obvious. The scenic spot is dominated by the development of all area tourism. The scenic spot has intensively excavated the Gesar culture and presented the Gesar culture to the world in a lively state. The layout and streets of 30 generals village group are ingenious, which constitute the Gesar trade and cultural market. Woodland Leisure Park, hot springs. King Gesar City. It is a cultural sanctuary and a city of art. It embodies the humanistic impression of the soul of the Tibetan nation, composes the gorgeous movement of the heroic style of Gesar, and shows the unique folk customs of the North Kangba area. Royal City King Ling Gesar. Okay, well, it does seem to be, well, according to this, impression of the soul of the Tibetan nation. Cholmolakwa. Okay. And there's a barbed wire building right in front. I don't know. It looks a very beautiful place, but I don't know what its significance is. Ah, this is a waste transfer station. It's something to do with waste management. Where am I going now? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There seems to be more on this other side as well. Kangbala. It's a very beautiful style. I like the color, the theme. You know, brown, mud-based, much like the hills around. There's more snow ahead. I do not think we'll be seeing much of the sun today, but it is what it is. It's not yet 1 o'clock, so we have plenty of day ahead, which is nice. And I do look forward to getting some food somewhere soon, because I didn't really have a proper dinner last night. No breakfast, no. It's a little. Oh, look at that. A lot of gold. It's gonna be a little cold today, so I probably would do well to get some energy inside me. Some fuel. So I'm actually, it's funny. I'm actually getting snowflakes in my face right now. It's not an amazing day to start the day. I don't know if I should worry a little about the road ahead, and if there's any accumulated snow. It might be tough. But we'll see. No other option but to see. Let's go. By the way, look what's happening there in the mountain. Look what's happening there to the right. That looks like a snowstorm. That's a lot of angry snow aggressively falling. I hope the gas station I'm going towards works. It's supposed to have a nice discount, a small discount, 5-10%, and it's on my way. But it's about 5-10 kilometers outside of the city, so I just hope it exists. Yeah, there's a lot of snowfall over there, and I realize I will do well to really put my all my clothes on once again. No need to wait for later. That's a lot of snow. Wow. Poor anybody who might live there. People and animals. Look at that. Everybody's wrapped up in warm clothes. I saw a very nice jacket. Oh, this cow, like right in the middle of the road. You gotta learn, you gotta learn. Okay, there. For their own good and for the good of the drivers. How is the quality of the camera right now? I like this this setup, more square. I know you have a black vertical bands on the screen, but if I stretch it vertically, you will not be seeing as much. And I think the square option really covers a lot. If you have a big screen, you can just make it bigger, and you can always zoom in if you want to see, you know, to maximize the space on the screen. Yeah, I should put my clothes on before we get a big snow. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that right now, because I'm getting snow in my face already. I cleaned my visor before departing this morning, and now it's gonna get the same as before. Colorful cloud ranch. Okay, let's take a short break over here. I don't think I need to record this one, right? Okay, these are my shoes. The one I mentioned, they should be good, strong, leather, warm, and the sun is coming out. So much for no sun. Okay. Let's go get gas. Okay, this is our gas station. Let's see what the result will be. Very nice. This is a good discount. Look at that. It's 9 already by default, because otherwise it's above 10. And by paying online, you even get about 10% less or 10% more discount. Very, very nice. And that's good gasoline, 95. So I got 7 liters for 64, 63, 64, 7 per 9. Okay. In the middle of nowhere, alone. It's a calf. Yeah, it doesn't need to be on this road. It should get out of the road. Okay, I got a full tank of gas. Good price. Feels good. Now we can go in peace. Once again. Let me put some heating on because it's early in the day. It's 1:30, but it's already a little cold. We are heading straight into the snow. I just saw a lady working in the field, working the soil. And it's a big field, one person in the cold snow. Yeah. Life is not easy in these parts of China. Look where we're going, straight into the mountain. I think my phone is going to freeze again. Not freeze, but I will need to do something about it. It gets too cold over there. It's not good for the battery. I have my main map, so it's okay. I was a crow. Look at the pieces of snow. Oh, it's a little scary what we are heading towards. Look at that. But you know, at least it's snow, not rain. It's still enough to make you a little wet, but look at that. And at least it's during the day, not at night like last night. Last night was terrible. Last night was this, maybe even more. But at night, you know how when you turn on the lights, it becomes very difficult to see because all this is illuminated. And on top of that, I have a lot of snow, water on my visor. That's the challenge. And by the way, yesterday I saw how the water, the snow had frozen on my camera. It might happen again today, so I apologize for that in advance. I'll try to keep an eye. That's a lot of snow. Tibetan monk. I think he wants to put some clothes on as well. Actually, I have waterproof. I mean, I have my raincoat, but I don't know if to use it now. This feels like it's not really rain. It's mild, and in a way, it evaporates. I don't really get too wet from this, so I think I wouldn't want to sacrifice comfort over being a little drier. And it will not solve my main issues. The main issue is, visibility. Right now my helmet is getting a lot of snowflakes. I gotta clean it periodically. Just now, that's what I did. Literally removing the snow, if you can see. A lot of snow. What was I saying? Yeah, I need to get my phone inside my pocket. There's a car behind me, so I'll see if I can find a place for a short stop. Lots of traffic now. I mean, I could probably stop around here, but maybe next to that car over there. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that's a good spot here. Okay, I'm not turning anything off. I'll just get my cable, get my phone, put the cable in, and the phone inside my pocket. Look at the snow. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Special. Oh, is this an owl? Oh, I think this is an owl. A tiny owl. I think this is a tiny owl. It's not moving. Maybe it's not an owl, but it looked like one. They look nice and warm with all that long hair. They probably don't feel much cold, especially when they're not moving. For me, the cold comes primarily from the wind when I drive. If I stay rested, with all my clothes on, I think it's actually okay. I can walk around. Walking would be, I will be warm enough, even in negative temperatures. On a motorbike, that's the problem, because you just get a lot of wind when you ride. I wonder about the three cyclists, if they will be facing this. It'll be tough for them. I think when you cycle, especially uphill, right, you generate heat, so they'll keep warm, but yeah. Not easy. And yet there's something very special about riding like this in the snow. It certainly feels better than rain. It's very quiet. I have one layer off at the moment. I could probably put on my hoodie as well. I'm relatively okay for now. I these animals, eh? Yucks. He has no way to join his friends. Okay, yes, down there, away, away, away. Probably go somewhere. This is one of the main risks at the moment. It's really what I'm scared of. These animals, it's unpredictable. What do you think about this logic? The more it snows now, the less it means the less will snow later. What do you think about that? So in a way, we're getting the snow out of the way, and it will get easier. Is that correct? My visor literally takes a minute to get so much snow on it that I cannot see. I saw on the shopping platforms in China that you can install, you know, this thing, I don't know how you call that, rain. Yeah, I need to clean it all the time now. Wow. Rain, you know the thing on the cars that removes the water, right? The rain. I forget the word. Paraguas in Spanish. So there are some sold that you can install on the motorbike. It's very funny. Oh wow, that's really a lot of snow. I think it will get quite white by the end of the day if it continues like this. I'm happy about my shoes. I put my big shoes, and I put my wool socks. So basically my feet are warm. That's nice. It's a lot of snow. Barely see the contours of the mountain on the other side. I'm removing snow all the time now. But it's a good test, and I'm okay now. I can travel like this. I'm warm enough and dry enough. I think this is around 0 degrees right now. Maybe less, maybe less. I'm not sure. Look at the snow. Well, it's going to be like this, I guess, today. But it's not too bad. I'm doing normal speed, relatively normal speed. I think it's not freezing because well, I don't know. I think it's not freezing yet. Somehow I keep getting drops on my face. make a snowball almost. It's very nice that I have the heated handlebars. Honestly, I mean, my fingers, of course, are not perfectly warm. It's not uniform, but it helps. Like when I hold the handlebars, they actually heat up. You know, it's very important. This guy's a little too close. And this guy without lights. Why are people going without lights? I think this is the perfect time for me to put on my blue and the blinking ones. Oh, what is this road going there? Is this something we can consider taking? This is not a very nice spot to stop. Let me just check on the map where Two minutes slower? How is it 2 minutes slower? It's 200 kilometers. 160. That's a little crazy. I think there's not much scenic views around us, so in the snow, so I'll just continue. There's lots of cars behind me now. Wow, I can barely see. I can barely see. I think the snow is starting to freeze on my visor. Yeah, this is not a recommended weather to be driving a motorcycle in. I think today's journey is going to be a little longer than expected. As long as nothing bad happens, we are okay. We should be okay. I don't see shit. Let me take a small break because I really don't see shit. Wow, this is a beautiful place, but check this out. This is a scenic path. How can I go on it? Where does it go? It's a very beautiful road, but I don't know. Well, that's what we have for today. It's good to see the motorcycle working. No short circuits, no bad surprises. I'm getting some snow. I'm getting a bit of snow. I really want to take this road, but honestly, we don't have. Why not? 398. I don't want to be on the main road anyway. 3986. Wow, we are 4,000 meters once again. Altitude. Shall we take this road, see where it goes? It's a bit of a not the best time to do this type of explorations, but I think it's not very slippery. But it's negative temperatures because the snow on my helmet is freezing. I have no idea where this road goes. Honestly, I think this is probably a bad idea. We cannot see anything. It's just snow. No. I have to find a way to go on the highway. Oh, this green lane. Super slippery. Actually, this is frozen. This is slippery. I should not be here. It's all frozen. My shoes are really sliding. I really should not be here. Problem is oh man, what a day. That's a tough day today. Once again. Okay, now let this truck pass by. Okay, how do we do that? Okay. I'm testing something new. The visibility seems to be improving. I think the snow is decreasing. Look, there's a lot of visibility now, so I think the sky might clear up as well in a bit soon. And I also put my cables. Basically, I just have a way to make my camera waterproof. So now I can in theory record indefinitely. So let's try to continue. Okay. I think the sun is trying to find its way in through the clouds, through the snow. I somehow feel a little warmer. So maybe soon the snow will be over. I'm also going left. Why is this so dark? Wow. Tibetan and Chinese, no English. But it looks, I don't know, it feels like it's almost sunny. I really think, let's try to keep optimistic. I cannot see anything on my map. Are my glasses? I don't know, why is that? Why is it so dark? Oh, you see, I think this is ice. It's freezing. Wow. Well, in theory, it should work in negative temperatures, so I have no idea what's going on. I just know that's 100 kilometers on this road. Okay, so that's easy. Do you see any English? Fairyland. Something to do with Fairyland. I feel like I have a lot of snow on my visor from the inside. I cannot... I think it's not snowing that much anymore, right? It's quite okay now. I just cannot see much because of my visor, but for you it's probably clear. Oh wow, no, not clear at all, right? Let me do this here briefly. I need to clean my visor. I cannot see anything. Yeah, I was too optimistic for the sun, I think. I don't know what I was saying. How do I clean? Maybe it's my glasses that are dirty. This is biodegradable. Yeah, maybe it's my glasses. Maybe, but not only. Yeah, it's so inconvenient. Okay, anyway. Oh, there's sun. See? There's sun. I did not make that up. There's actually sun shining upon us. Right? Look at that, right above us. There's sun. Okay. Why is this so dark? So strange, no? Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Now it's a little better. And with the sun, it really makes a difference. I feel warmer. Maybe it will help get rid of the snow. Look, I think the clouds are dissipating. Maybe a little more, and maybe on the other side of the mountain. Look. Ah. That's so bizarre. Wow, do you see the circular rainbow? Do you see the rainbow around the sun? It's a beautiful phenomenon. There's nobody in the front. Now it's very vague, but I can see it from with my glasses. I don't know if you can see it. Can you notice it? Quite nice. Okay. I think we're almost good, no? What's happening? The snow is snowing but evaporating. What a strange experience right now. It's snowing but it's sunny. And I think there's a lot of evaporation happening from the ground, no? Huh. How unique. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Hey, let's see how it's ahead, but this is very nice. Maybe we climbed on top of the snow cloud. Now my visor is clear. And what's on this side? Again? Really? It was so nice without snow. I think the moment the sun shows up, everything melts, so that's very important. I don't want to ride on snow, on ice. Wow, look at the clouds ahead. Am I recording? Are you seeing this? Yes. Oh. Look at the clouds. They also don't know what to do. It's scary stuff. We are at 4,000 meters, my friends, once again. And I think this is literally the sea of clouds. What a bizarre environment. And there's mountains over there. Okay, snow-capped mountains. So it's sunny, it's kind of warm when the sun is out. You also have snow evaporating from the ground, but you also have it in the air. What a surreal experience. Whoa, look at this. This is a very, very bizarre experience. Look at the clouds. Suddenly you have this clearer window of visibility. What a strange experience right now. I think literally the snow is giving way as I'm advancing. Because look how much there is, but they're moving. It's moving, the snow cloud is moving, and I'm still, you see the shade, the shadow. There's nobody behind me. The shadow on my phone, so the sun is behind us. Huh. Wow, this is so surreal. I don't know if it's sunny, if it's snowing, if it's something in between, if it's both. How do you describe this? Look at this white part on the soil everywhere. There's literally snow falling, and now I think the sun is heating it up, so it's evaporating. It becomes this very, very surreal. You see? How strange. So you literally have water in its three states right now. Snow, vapor, and of course liquid. Drops, melted snow. Wow. How high are those mountains over there? We are at 4,000 plus now. So this must be near 5,000. 4.55. That's where we were yesterday. 4.6 something. Here we go straight. Look, you can see the blue sky. So there's this snow cloud right ahead. Somehow I think I'm chasing it, and it's just going away from me. Fortunately, it seems like I'm going towards it, but I'm not getting any snow anymore. I think literally it's dissipating as I go forward. Now I'm getting a bit of snow. Okay. But then at the same time we have a sunny blue sky. Can you see the? Let me try to show you again properly. Okay, this is my my cable. Actually, I cannot see it anymore. Really? I cannot see it anymore. Okay, let's keep going. Look how strange this is. Wow. Well, it's beautiful, if nothing else. I'm not cold, okay? I'm very okay now. My fingers are a little cold. That's when I stop holding the handlebars. But otherwise, my body, I think I'm also dry, relatively dry. That's the good part of ice, of snow. It doesn't really make you too wet. I think the road is quite dry as well. The sun really makes a difference. Ah, can you see it now? Look. Do you see it? The rainbow around the sun. Very special. Let me try to put my visor. Oh, I think it's frozen. Oh wow, my visor is frozen. My second visor. You can see it, right? can see the aurora around the sun. Look how beautiful it is. Literally you can see the entire circle, the entire rainbow. Wow. There you go. Something new every day. Okay, let's continue. It's nice and sunny. That's so lucky. My flags. Always energetic. Wow, very nice. That's a high mountain on the other side. You see, it's above the clouds. Wow, that's a 5,000 plus. That's where the snow is. Okay, the road is dry. We are warm. The sun is on top of us. Perfect day for riding. There's nobody behind me. Checking my tire pressure, 1.5, 2.5. That should be okay. One more monastery over there, and some houses around. I think it's a mini community, like the ones we saw yesterday, like the one we are going to see today. Cannot see it anymore. Yeah, look at those mountains over there. That's 5,000 meters plus. That's a very high mountain. Lots of snow. And the yaks. Okay, right now I'm quite okay. It's interesting. My greatest weakness is my fingers, and now with the gloves and the heated handlebars, see they are a little wet but drying. I'm okay. With the sun on top of us, that really helps. And also my shoes are good, so my feet are not cold. I don't know if warm is the right word, but they're not cold. Okay, it cleared out. I think it's okay. Now we can continue riding pretty much normally. 4,000 meters. I'm glad, grateful, fortunate that I'm not getting any altitude sickness, anything like that. It's, you know, the good part is that when you drive one day at a time, I climb relatively slowly, I think, so I have time to adapt. And I'm not having any problems with that. Just one less thing to worry about. Look how the road is evaporating. So much. Wow, okay. So that was just a small section in the back behind us of strong snow, but hopefully not much more of that. Let's hope the clouds will dissipate, the sun will prevail, and we'll be able to see and enjoy the scenery of the Seda monastery. It's about 130 kilometers away. We are on our way. That's a lot of snow around us. I don't think my parents will be very happy to see that, but with my commentary it should be okay. Не се притеснявайте, всичко е наред, всичко под контрол. Това е най-важното. Okay, it seems like the snow clouds are to the right, behind us where it came from. Ahead, I'm not sure. My visor is getting a little foggy. Why is that happening? I have it open. It's not like there's no air. I don't know. There's some houses down there in the valley. Not an easy place to live. I don't know if these communities here living very remotely, if they get any governmental subsidies to be able to sustain that way of life, or they're really on their own, just using what nature provides, and yak and firewood and stones. I do not know. But even if they get some support from the government, I don't think it's much. So for sure life is not easy. It's tough. These are tough people, hard people, and at the same time very kind, very survivalist. More than once now I've encountered, most of the times, elderly Tibetan women, and they are kind of asking me for something to give them. I get it from the gestures. Today in the morning there was one lady. She was holding some cash and she was flashing it, like doing like this. And then she showed me her QR code for WeChat. So it's basically the universal way to say, please give me some money in China. And it's happened a few times with specifically Tibetan women, elderly women. So I would imagine not getting much from the government. On the contrary, right? Maybe nothing. And it's a difficult way of life. It's a lot of community. Community is a big part of it. Of the culture and of the customs, the traditions. Like everywhere, yesterday, everywhere I've stopped in the shops, it's usually a group of people, and they're all, good friends or family, and they support each other. That's fundamental, especially in mountain communities like this, where the conditions are very severe. If you are on your own, an outcast. Yeah, that's difficult. Maybe some monk, a lonely monk somewhere, but that will be very difficult. I'm sure even if you're a lonely monk somewhere, you might get help from somebody, locals. Otherwise, it's just impossible, right, to survive here alone. Because it's 4,000 meters. This snow is 0 degrees. I don't think this will change much because it's already mid-April. May, June, July. Maybe July it will be warmer, but for sure, right? But yeah, I don't think that makes life much easier. Okay, now we are descending. The sun is still above us. I think the worst parts for now is over, and it should be getting even warmer now when we go down. So let's go on. All right. It seems like it didn't snow much here on this side. There's some clouds in the distance, but for now it seems to be quite okay. I'm trying to warm up my fingers because somehow they are cold. My coldest part at the moment. I think the rest I'm quite dry as well already. So it's okay. Can keep going. I don't know why my fingers are so cold. It's supposed to be warm right now. I really don't know. I think my technology is not very good. I think I might need to lower the wind protectors down so that they protect my fingers on the bottom part, because I think maybe they're not doing that much, and that's why I'm getting cold. It's nice and dry here. That's really nice. Look at these mountains. Okay. Seems like it will be getting better from here on. At least for the time being. It's very funny. Yesterday we saw a fox. First time I see a fox in China. Very high here in the mountains, 4,000 meters. And it didn't seem very afraid of people. So I guess maybe it coexists. Look how beautiful Tibetan houses are. I've seen so many, and it still impresses me. The color pattern, this red, dark red, and white, and black, and brown. Very beautiful, no? Something special about Tibetan culture. I cannot really describe it, but people ask me, why do I like Tibet and Tibetans so much? I bought my motorcycle. I spent a month basically trying to find a Tibetan motorcycle. I'm not sure what the answer is, but there is something. Okay, seems to be quite okay now. Very lucky. The weather has improved drastically. It's still cold, but yeah, the sun helps. Yesterday I was saying how this red, dark red, was indigo red, but I think that's not the right word. Crimson red, right? This is crimson red. Crimson. I know that from some video game. Probably World of Warcraft or Diablo. Crimson robe. That's what they are wearing. Crimson robes. That looks like a nice one more Tibetan settlement. You see how sophisticated they are? They have their houses and they're all adorned and beautiful. They have the temples. And this is a small community. Look, 20, 30, 40 houses. And they have these big temples there. So fascinating. This is so different from my way of life and my reality. The other day, I noticed this many times now, how some Tibetans, I think the very pious ones, basically they passively all the time mumble to themselves, reciting the mantras. I think it's such a big part of their life that they're basically just talking to themselves all the time. You know, like that. I saw that several times. And it's interesting. It's an expression of how meaningful this part of their culture is to them. In communion with their faith and their religion. Maybe you could say with the spiritual world. Wow, look at that! Oh, there's a snowy mountain in the background. They have a whole wall around. This is probably not some random community. This must be a special one. Definitely looks beautiful. Look, every house is perfectly colored. Maybe I can color my motorcycle a bit like that to make it even more Tibetan. Look, there's the big temple. Oh, that's so beautiful, isn't it? The big temple and the houses around it. I guess everybody meets at the temple. They interact, they socialize, they pray, and they feel good. People cope with difficult times that way. Look how beautiful every building is. It's truly extraordinary. And that's a nice temple with a golden roof. There's another one over there, the base of the mountain. Wow, look at that. That's a small community, but they have this majestic temple. What, 100, maybe 100 houses, I think less than that. Perhaps about 100. I mean, 100 houses, 100 families, a few hundred people. Yeah, that makes sense. Generation after generation. Of course you will build something for yourself, something beautiful. And they're all wooden, you see. Very traditional. I don't know if it's only for the outsides or they're really just traditional houses. Tashidele! He waved. It's a beautiful, beautiful community. Actually, why not go and look at these yaks. Look at the horns. This one is a little irregular. This one is majestic. Wow. Impressive. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe I can go and take a quick look if there is a road. He's a smart guy, he knows the way. I'll take this road and see. Take a look. So nice. Because where we are going today, we might not have a chance to experience such houses up close. This is nice. It's a beautiful village. Tashidele. Hard-working lady. Yeah, this is very authentic. I think this was animal dung. Animal Tashidale. Yeah, these are very authentic houses. It's just beautiful. No tourists, no outsiders. It's all for themselves. Look at the small houses, small streets. I think here we need to... I don't think I can pass here. This guy has blocked me a little bit. Maybe in the front? Shall I try? And continue? I'm not sure which side is wider. No, I cannot make it. It's okay. I mean, I can always go for a walk, right? Somehow I don't think about it very often. Let's do that. Let's go for a short walk. How beautiful the homes are. I should have taken my camera with me, I think. Look at that. And this is just a village here in the mountain. I was just walking and I saw 3 policemen coming that way towards me. And for a second I worried, but then I stopped worrying. And they were most kind, super nice. They say very good, very good. I told them that I'm going around with motorcycle and I plan to go all the way back to Bulgaria. And they didn't check my documents, they didn't ask for anything. Which is very nice. Very nice. That's how it should be. You're not a criminal, you're not suspicious. It's okay. And I told them I'm going towards Seda. And they said, very good. Seda, Abba, this direction. I said, no problem. So we'll see how far we'll make it. What a beautiful day now. So beautiful. Shall we give this a try? I think I would do well to use my hands. Oh wow, I think they're still building it. Oh, look at that. It's under construction. The temple. Gotta be a little careful. It's funny, but there's nowhere to hold on to. Yeah, it's all being built. But there's some decoration already. I wonder if I can walk around. Let me try to see. Made it down. The way down was more difficult than the way up. Look at this. Small streets. The houses are so beautiful. And this is the temple. I didn't see a way in other than these very, very steep stairs, so how beautiful it is. I think I'll be going back
a bit. Okay, let's get all the way to the top and then I'll be on my way back. Getting a little warm now. It's also good to get my blood flowing. I need to get some food somewhere though. Need to find some food. One more temple. There's construction going on. Taoist virtue jewelry palace. Wow. Beautiful. They're still building it. How nice. I'll probably go further, but I think it's enough. I'm gonna come over here. Take a look. At the temple. Beautiful. Okay, I'll be on my way down. Get back on the motorcycle. Let's see how many kilometers this one has. 1,200. Probably relatively old, but not very driven. Let's go down. That's how you make it so beautiful. The crimson color. And there you go. That's how you create this beauty. Okay, very interesting moment. I have met some very nice people. Okay. Okay, bye bye. Nice to meet you. You can tell them. Nice to meet you too. Okay. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Tashi dele. Just had a very nice conversation with these guys. 3 of them are policemen. The other 2, at least one of them, he spoke some English as well. He is from the local authorities, government. So he is, in a way, supervisor of the temple and the community of monks. The gate there, that's the marking of the temple itself. And on the other side of the gate live monks, while on this side it's normal Tibetans, not monks. And we had a nice chat. They're all Tibetans except one of the guys. He was Chinese. Han. Well,
Okay, let's continue. Very, very nice chat. I asked them about Seda, about the monastery, and they said that they're not sure how close I can get because there are different regulations, government, and then the monastery itself has its own regulations. So I just go and ask. Very, very straightforward, very normal. I'll just go and see. There should be checkpoints. There should be, some places where you can ask for information. So let's do it the right way. Hopefully there will be no snow. They told me there is snow, but hopefully not snowing. We'll see. It's 3:30. I spent about half an hour around here, maybe 40 minutes. That was nice. Very nice. I really enjoyed that. I didn't record my entire conversation with the policeman because I didn't have the camera and I was not recording. But yeah, very nice. Let's get back on the road. All these cables that I have. I need some proper cable management, I think. Okay. We got a full tank of gas, which is the most important part. And the engine is perfect. So I can keep on going. One more. Wow, that's a big, big climb. Look at that. I think we're gonna climb the entire mountain. It's gonna be a tough climb. But this is another temple complex, another monastery. I think I recognize it now by the walls. The walls means that it's for monks, and maybe then there's a communal part for normal citizens, villagers. But the wall signifies that it's a place for monks. You can see some monks over there by the river. They might be washing their clothes. Very simple way of life. Station. Nylong Fairyland. 600 meters. I saw that sign earlier. Okay, I'm curious to see what it is. There you go. I think this is the temple, and around it is the homes of the monks. But the wall means that this is the monk section here. On the other side you have some more houses, and I think they are for the local... Oh, that's a mountain goat. Okay. Well, that's a special goat, if I've seen one. Oh, there's some food there. The villagers gave it some food. Ah. Curious. And there's the monks. And here as well. Hello, Tashidele! I think they're also part of the monastery then. Oh, look. Wow. What are they doing? Maintaining the environment, I would guess, right? Cleaning the river, keeping their environment pristine. Look, there's a number of houses there. I wonder if they can live self-sufficiently, Or how do they live? how do these monks survive? They live a very simple life, so they don't need much. But I mean, you need electricity, you need phones, you need food. Do they get any support from the government, from the local population? Is it like the church in Europe? I would imagine so, right? You have woods around. That's good. You can burn trees for heating. It doesn't take much, 5-10 houses. The wood replenishes itself. This is a sustainable way of life. But the houses are number one. All colorful, all beautiful. Brings me a smile. Gives me a smile. Oh, and there's a hiking trail over there, or at least a path. You can go for a hike if you want. Okay. Maybe these homes are also, because they look very simple, very ascetic. So they maybe also are part of the monastic community, but just maybe there's no space enough. I think there was space enough inside. So I don't know. Okay, it's a climb, but it's not that difficult. Look, they're just cleaning the environment. I saw a few people already. Tashidele! She's just taking care of the environment, picking up plastic bottles and other trash. This is so nice. I was just having this idea 5 minutes ago when I saw the first lady cleaning the street, and I thought it seemed very much like voluntary work. There was nobody, and she was down the road. She was not in the village. By the way, were they all women? I think I saw only women now. Only nuns. This could be a nun monastery, a nun community. Very special. So I saw this lady cleaning the road down from the monastery, and I thought, could this be an interesting idea that you incentivize people in your country? From the figure of a local government, local authority. You are a local authority, and we cannot climb. And you want to, you can hire workers, right? You can hire workers on full-time basis, and they maintain. But I was just thinking, you could maybe turn environmental maintenance as a hobby on a volunteer basis, and people who collect, for instance, 1 bag of trash and bring it to the trash place, there could be an easy way to just check how much they have collected and get some minor compensation, to the point where when you're free over the weekend, anybody, any person, me, you, our parents, people who are retired, and you have some spare time during the weekend, you can just go out for a walk and collect trash and even earn some, something small, but that's in a way, that's, look at this lady also doing the same. Or this is a man, I think. Nice. She didn't see me. You know what I mean? You can do a bit of basically community service. You can do volunteer community service, and then you might even get some compensation. And I very much think that wealth redistribution and taxes, that's a very normal way of of making use of that. I would guess not every country. You know, there might be some other priorities depending on which country you are in. But in the wealthy countries, it might be easier. In the less wealthy ones, it would make sense because this will contribute to the development of the society, right? So everybody builds this culture of just maintaining the environment. It becomes a culture, it becomes a way of life. But it can start with a bit of an incentive from the government. It doesn't need to be much, you know, like €1. €1, you go out for a walk, you just have to demonstrate somehow. Maybe you can create an app, you can take a picture of all the trash you see and you collect. And then, you know, if you do that for a day, or if you clean 100 meters, or, you know, it can be, you can think about it in terms of weight, in terms of amount. And you get €1, you know, it's something small, but, or 1 meal, a voucher, food voucher. Okay, that's even better than money. So it doesn't have to do with taxes, just a food voucher somewhere. This could even not be the government, this could be some private entrepreneur, some rich restaurant owner. The type of things that I would do if I were rich. I would love to do something like that, you know. I think it's a good idea. If you're watching this, if you know anybody who might have the power or capacity to do that, feel free to share this idea with them. I think it might be worthwhile. We're on top of the mountain once again. Hopefully we'll descend on the other side. $4:00, 3 more hours of daylight. I think I'm a little behind schedule. I would like to arrive earlier. Look at these goats. Because I would like to see the temple, right? And look at these goats, they don't even look at me. Wow, they're so fluffy. They're so fluffy. Let's keep going. That's a beautiful vantage point here. Mountains, mountains. Well, I told you a few days ago, that's what we'll be seeing, lots of mountains. And apparently, quite a bit of snow as well. Beautiful view here. It's a sacred tree. I don't know exactly why. Just here on the top of the mountain. Maybe it's the oldest. Maybe it's the largest. Oh, there's some other ones. Okay. That's a lot of snow on top of that mountain. To the right. You see there in the back? That's a lot of snow. So I think now we are about 4,000 once again. The authority person down there, governmental person, he said, oh, look at that, where the snow is. He said we were 2,600 at that village. So after this climb, I guess we were about 4,000. Makes sense also, seeing the snow. He asked me if I had enough gasoline. That was very nice of him. Because he asked me if I have enough gasoline to go to Seda. They're just trying to be helpful. I topped up. I learned the lesson. Basically now I top up whenever I depart. There's no reason to, to cheese it more than that. If I can find a gas station with a small discount, every day I can save €1 or so. Today we saved over €1. Filling up, topping up. That was nice. It feels good. I do that 2-3 times, 2-3 days basically. And it's an equivalent of buying some item, something I want. 20 yuan you can buy. There are many small things that I keep buying. Like the cards that I printed and I've been signing for friends and people I meet. It's like 20 yuan to €3. Today I bought some magnets, small magnets. I think they can be very useful. I have some ideas about more DIY things on the motorcycle. I bought a power bank, a small power bank that I would like to attach to the helmet. And then I thought I could do that with magnets instead of glue, so I can take it out as well. And all cheap things, €2-3, €2-3. And that's what I mean. Like, yeah, it's objectively not much money, but I can also try to incorporate that habit into my day-to-day behavior, so that I can make this journey as sustainable as possible, right? Wow, okay. There's more roads climbing the mountain. Look at that on the map. That's a little crazy, the way it looks. And it's really, really wide on the other side. I think we'll go significantly above 4,000 once again, if that's where we're going. But at least it's not snowing, so that's okay. And it's not dark. A lot of climbing ahead. Climbing up. All is well. S455. The temperature is dropping, that's understandable, but it's still okay. I would like to get my phone, put it in my pocket, because I think it might be around 0 degrees now. Not good for the phone. It's a lot of snow around, but no snowing. No snowing. That's a beautiful view with the mountains in the distance. And let's see if we might be lucky to get some more sun before the day is over. Quite imposing, no? This view. I'm not perfectly warm. I wouldn't say I'm cozy right now, but it's okay, it's bearable. It's bearable. And I think on the other side over there, that's the descent. So maybe there will be a sign over there and we can see how high we are. I would say 4,300, 400, 500 maybe. Basically 5,000 meters altitude, The level of oxygen, roughly speaking, is around half of that of at sea level. So that's important for the motorbike, you know, for how smooth it goes. One of the consequences is that it loses power, and I'm learning that. I'm feeling that now. You know, basically now it's getting 60% less oxygen. I know 40% less oxygen. But then I'm not sure how, because how it compensates. It should just get more air, right? And then I think air is not only oxygen. Air is thinner here. So we just get more of it until the chamber of the combustion chamber has enough, right? I think that makes sense. So I don't know why it's why. Oh, wait, is air decreasing or is the level of oxygen decreasing in the air? That's something I'm not sure about right now. Because if it's the level of oxygen, then yes, then you need more air to go inside the engine, like larger proportion. So the mixture would have more air, less fuel, so that you have enough ratio, right? And then the power drops because the explosions are smaller. Does that make sense? And somehow I think it affects also the fuel consumption, so you consume a little less than at lower altitudes. That's what a friend told me. To be honest, I'm not sure if that's true or not. I haven't really been able to properly verify that. Now I just checked today when I refueled. Okay, this is not frozen. That's good. When I refueled today in the morning, I saw my fuel consumption is about 2.6 liters, 2.6, 2.7. Ooh, this doesn't look very welcoming. It's a lot of white. 4,580 meters. That's how high we are right now. Oh man, what is this on the other side? That's how high we are. Almost same as the other day, 4,600. Ah, this is so not nice to see. And there's some snow on the road. I hope it's not frozen. Phew. Yeah. Maybe we'll get down and under the cloud and it will disappear. Hopefully it will be just a section. Yeah, it looks a little tough. Dark. No sun. It's 4 o'clock, so the sun... Let me do that actually. So the sun in theory should stay out. Okay. Get my phone in my pocket because it's frozen. That's not good for the phone. I hope it doesn't get condensation now as a result of this. I hope the camera is fine. I don't really know, but I think it works minus 25 degrees, something like this I saw. So there's the card. So in theory, all these electronics should work properly now. Okay. There's the road down there. Weaving around. We'll get some more snow. Nothing we're not prepared for. Or trained for. Okay, yeah. It does look a little unsettling down there, doesn't it? I have something. Okay. Okay, well, I'll see you down there. Actually not, I'll see you much earlier because this is... Oh look, there's some animals climbing the mountains here, you can see that. Rabbits, foxes. I just wanted to show you how much snow there is. There's quite a bit of snow on this side. I think it's more on the other side than on the other side. Down there it looks okay. I think if we make it all the way down there to the valley, maybe half an hour, it's not snowing anymore. This is really the clouds. So maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it's not too bad. It just looks dark and gloomy, but it might not be that scary. In any case, there's no snow down there, so the temperature should be better. Ravens, these are big ones. Big ones. Oh, did you see that? That was a nice columpio. It was very nice, very beautiful spot over there. I think it looks abandoned now, but otherwise you can columpiar. How do I say that in English? See over there, yeah. You can enjoy the view. Might be a little better in the summer than now. But yeah, half an hour, less than half an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, we're down there. No problem. And the road is good even here, you see. It's quite dry. There's snow around it. I don't know how they keep it like this. Is it the sun? Is that the effect of the sun? Because the asphalt is a little warmer than everything else, so it evaporates. Is that part of the technology of building? The ingenuity behind building roads, that somehow it keeps warmer, a little warmer than the rest, and it melts and dries. Or it could be salt, but I don't think I've seen salt, you know. I don't think I've seen salts, you know. Oh, I'm repeating myself. I haven't seen the road white with salt or people spraying salt. So unless it's the type that lasts for a long time, I don't know. Yeah, we're almost under the snow level, the snow line. There's some cars. They're also going a little slowly, enjoying the view. Not much traffic. That's also nice. This road. It's 4 o'clock. Oh man, I'm very far. That's very unfortunate. I'm very far from. I wanted to be there by 5, and now I'm very far, 80 kilometers plus. Yes. I could go tomorrow morning as well, actually. That might even be a better way if it doesn't snow tomorrow. The weather is better. We'll see. Because I'm going in that direction anyway. I'm going towards Abba. Abba is a big city. That's where I'm going to be my... Actually, I could have ordered some things there. I didn't think about that. I was not sure if that's where I will go. I could have ordered some packages to be delivered there. I've ordered them significantly further than that. But it's okay. Okay. Am I recording too much? I think this is special, no? This is a special journey. This is not every day that I ride on a road like this, in a landscape like this. There's some trees over there. That's nice to see. You see them? Small tree line. Yeah, I'm not cold. My fingers. Okay, let me put a little more heating. If I could somehow harness the air from the engine right now, and for instance, insert it into my, my trousers, or like some, I don't know, just blow the air towards my feet, I think it will really make a huge difference. And that would not hurt. It wouldn't even require electricity, right? It would really just use a byproduct. There's a lot of heat generated by the engine now that goes to waste. A lot of it is useful. A lot of it keeps everything, warm. The battery, I think, a lot of the air goes towards the battery, so it should be kept from freezing as well when we are moving. All the electronic components. But yeah, there's a lot of residual heat that just goes to waste. There's a bit of snow down there, but nothing to worry about, I think. A little ocho. That's what a very beautiful girl with whom I shared the Camino de Santiago. That's what she was saying in a very, very cute North Italian, German accented voice. There was a moment when we walked hand by hand, and I closed my eyes. It was just a bonding experience, but for me it was just this is a trick, okay? I'm not great with women, but sometimes I am. And this was one of those times. So basically I just wanted to be close to her and touch her, hold hands. So I was looking for excuses, and one thing I thought about was to try to how far I can walk without looking, closing my eyes. Not really blindfolded, it's just about trust, but closing my eyes. How many steps in a straight line you can do. And so from then onwards I spoke with her, right? We chatted about this, and I told her we experimented a little bit, and she was playing along. It's nice. And basically what I really enjoyed was to close my eyes, hold her hand, and just walk on the Camino de Santiago for a long time, for like half an hour, 1 hour, and basically we just guide each other. And it's very, very interesting experience. I mean, of course it's special when you share it with somebody who you have feelings for, but it's special for more reasons than that, because when you close your eyes and you walk, you do really feel how all the other senses heighten up, and like especially your ears, you immediately start to imagine your environment based on the sounds you hear. And then we hold hands, and she tells me, there's a small step here, or you need to go to the left, and a small hole. And that's where she was saying, a little ocho. There's a little ocho. And it was just so, so cute to listen to that. I would walk the whole Camino de Santiago blindfolded if we could. We spent a long time doing that. She did it as well. And it was I think it was part of the experiences between us that bonded us. And then we became very close with her. So now when I see a small hole, I sometimes think about that. A little ocho. I don't know what ocho means. Is that what it means? Hole? In Italian or German? She is from South Tyrol, in that unique part of Italy where the locals speak German, not Italian. Anyway, a bit of story time. Yeah. We're almost below the snow line. It's a little more over there, but it's okay. And there's some snow in the air, but it's not much at all. So maybe there's a chance that we're just a little scared, but that's all. Actually, not much to worry about. Okay. Okay, this is a little... There's a little ocho here. Okay. I need something to put on my wrists somehow. My wrists are cold. One more car. There's a bit more snow. It's similar to last night, except that it's not night. I'm trying to go not slow, not too slow, so hopefully to go through this. Yeah, there's a lot blowing into my face. I just realized I have one thing open that I shouldn't have opened. Okay. Now it's okay. Okay. 10:35:63. Well, all of them are good. Definitely much better to be here now than at night. At night I really struggled last night. I couldn't see much. And somehow I think it's getting colder instead of warmer. Let me put on my blinkers, my flashers. Okay, I think there's more and more snow now. It's very nice to see that everything is working. This is a 700 euro motorcycle. And the things I've done with it. I think that's it's quite incredible. Wow. 15 seconds, 10 seconds and I need to clean my visor. I hope you are enjoying this from the warm comfort of your home or some nice cafe. Yeah, probably you won't be watching this in a cafe. I guess you're at home. Hi. Okay, oh, there's quite a bit of snow still ahead. This guy should be seeing us clearly. A Mercedes. Wow, it's a lot of snow, isn't it? Oh, I barely saw this guy. There's one more behind me. I have to clear my helmet all the time. My visor. Can you? You can see now. Look at that. You see how much snow there is? Can you see? Can you see how I'm riding? Barely see. Okay, how long do you think it will last? The guys told me that there was snow in Seda. I don't know if that meant that it was snowing or that there was snow from before. It seems like probably both. Wow. Where is the sun? I miss the sun. Oh, it's getting more and more. I'm also watching my breathing now because my helmet's wet otherwise. Or fogs. It really limits my visibility. But this is a good chance to test our technology as well. Now the cable that I put inside the camera, basically I have a waterproof setup. And it's very nice to see that it's working. Wow. My hand is cold because I'm using it so much. There's a lot of things to pay attention to right now, so forgive me for not being very entertaining. I just have to coordinate my breathing, driving, I have to pay attention on the road, I have to look in the back. There's one guy behind me who doesn't have his lights on. Look at him. Why? Ay. He has the blinkers, but the warning lights, but why not normal lights? Poor cow. You can see on the rear mirror how much snow there is on me already. It's quite a bit. Yeah, okay. The biggest problem at the moment is my visor gets foggy all the time. Oh wow. Do you see the camera? So much snow. And do you see my helmet and myself? A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Anyway, look at my visor. There's the problem. I don't see much. And it's from the inside as well. I think from the inside is a bigger problem. Okay, well, what can I do? Just gotta go slowly, I think. That's all. Snow everywhere. Must be quite a view. If I could only film myself right now. Must be quite a picture. Let me take a picture of that actually. We can do that. That's how we look like right now. And that's what we're doing and how things are going. I cannot see you. Not easy. Not easy at all. Let's keep going. How do I do that? Okay. That's what I wanted. Okay. Snow, snow, snow. Motorcycle works, I work, that's all that matters. It's almost 5 o'clock, my friends. I don't think we'll see much of the monastery today. I might as well just go to my hotel. And tomorrow is also a day, right? Oh wow, a river. That's a big river. Okay. What is the pressure of my tires? 1.5, 2.4. Is that people or a car? Cow. It's a cow or a goat? I really don't see much. It would actually be nice to briefly stop, like right over here. Just for a minute. Hide from the snow for a second. There's some people inside, nice and warm, cozy. Why did I stop my engine? These guys just invited me to go inside. Okay, okay, okay. No, no, no, no, no. Okay, okay. No. Okay, okay. They invited me to join them, and I will for a bit. No, it's okay. I don't think it will move. It's okay, it's okay. Hmm? Oh, yeah. See all the snow. Okay, okay. Hello. It's Tibetan hospitality. I want to record this, right? Hello.
하늘이. 너무 춥다.
나 저런 그래.
하늘이. 네. 제니노 요시. 제니노 요시. 제니노 요시.
나와. 신호 타보자.
자, 어디노? 자, 저 공기 어디다?
나 지금 했어.
안 보더라.
아.
자, 그만 가요 어디다?
아, 네. 뛰어라. 뛰어라. 하면 돼. 나올 거 있어.
네?
아, 가는 포인트 있어. 좀 했지.
아, 아하.
오.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. 谢谢.
Kalau dia tu apa tadi dia tapi cara Allah tahu macam ni. Lu yang dia cukup lama buat. Kalau dia tu apa dia kan cuma nak cakap tak jenuh macam. Ah, dia nanti tu cuma kuat.
Gue bisa lebih baik. Nanti saya saat kamu sana ada.
Sana ada ada. Nak tu nak ada. Nafsu kuat dia produksi, tiada. Kita jaket kan, jaket kita tiada sesuatu.
Kim o kadar?
Sejari tu kan?
Tazadar mugud ciharın da ina da tezati. Niyendin.
Jangan ni. Ni cakap tu kan jawab deh.
그리고
Oh tu.
Ne diyor?
하이.
Oh.
말이 보면
Mari ne
Oh,
o?
tu.
Ya bana da blokta zaten.
Lepas dah semua tu tu ni nyaga dah dia tu semua.
Ben tabii ki de. Hadi koy.
저게.
Tema kudu jambu dah. Saya offside jalan.
이끌 와리.
Ah,
이끌 와리.
ayah tahu tak? Satu hari kar kerja dah bukan dengan dia ni.
Diyor.
Jangan poda.
그다음에
Saya cuma tahu cuma kencang satu kok.
저
Çatım sen merak çıkartın mı tamam?
Ah,
Bir kez geziyor mu?
번째기를 해보자.
jangan poda, nggak poda ni. Satu mana yo tu kau lala sah.
하고 이었어. 또 엄마가
Kare betul.
엄마가 말이야.
Tentu saja satu itu mana kami.
Dikkat et, dikkat.
어디가?
Kim mutlu ha mutlu çıkartın. Kim mutlu?
깨면 좋지.
Gua mungkin jombo.
아,
Kita ada sih dari kita ni.
자가 줬어야 된다.
제,
네.
저지.
자기 말이.
그러면 자리지 버렸다가 너무 샀다던데. 잘하지. 아니, 그거 제거래.
코드 퍼토가 그랬어. 코드가 또 체크를 퍼토가 퍼토입니다.
보통은 저 토하래 저기.
화는 시장은 도 지나서 도리.
그때 송마는 룩구다.
나도 체크도 소마이는 시다 주다.
아,
이 체크도 소마이는 시.
무섭다 와. 그래서는 그
맞아 이 뭐지 혹시
심어도 좋겠다.
좀 혹시 어떻게 하다.
이거 좀 쉬우면 내가 전화해 줘. 실제로 하는
예전구나.
Shushima? What is this?
这是什么呀？
그때 뭐 카드야. 그때 수지. 뭐 수지님의 림프간치 수지님의 연치도 버리치. 소 호배서.
People.
People in our dormitory dare not get up, and so hope who asserts in the room.
I think the translation is not very good.
我认为翻译不是很好。
Is this a symbol and message of friendship?
这是友谊的象征和信息。
Ma?
对不起，不是。
No, no. Ah.
像政府少个政府业，这个我们山产，
that way.
然后
Not good.
然后
양고바 대실은 상상 사이프때 허sol로 주피실로 레글랭 오면서 가.
Connected news about Yang Guobao.
Okay. You can translate this maybe when you go home with your phone, with your internet.
也许当你带着手机回家的时候，你可以翻译这个。
내가 하여 등이야.
너 여기까지 그 자자자자는
不是这个感情你是
Ah.
也许当你带着手机回家的时候，你可以翻译这个。
처음 못했잖아.
그러니까.
그걸 화이지다. 화이지다. 근데 뭐 이렇게 신기해야.
또 뭐지다? 가로 어쩌고 뭐지가 비슷 버리고.
어쩌지 없어. 나 어쩌지. 네.
네.
드라마. 드라마. 여산 여니 그치 대사 뭐
야 알루.
네. 됐어. 그렇지.
나 같은 날이. 가지 어디?
对，这个我 모터.
가르 그때라 러시아 잡이.
뉴스 갖다가 입고
카드려다.
뉴트. 뉴트. 호수가.
I finish. Maybe. 제가. Okay.
谢谢.
Okay.
谢谢. 우리 봐도 좋다. 알았어.
I'm giving him a couple things that I have. Okay. Bye bye. 다시 들래. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Toward the wild chicken. The type of chicken that I saw, I think it was yesterday, is white chicken with long black tails. I don't know if it's a type of turkey perhaps, or a chicken, I don't know. But I just saw a few wild ones by the road. Interesting. It feels like almost the sun will come out. 6:30 in the evening already, but somehow suddenly there is light. And you can see in the distance, you can almost make the blue sky through the clouds. Maybe we'll see some sun. I have about 20-30 kilometers to go. Not too far. Wow, it's a big bull. Hello, Tashidele. Hello. Oh, nice. Lots of yaks. The livelihoods of people here. Did you see how cute these kids were? So cute. And look, we are almost seeing the sun. Oh, that will feel great if I can warm my hands. My hands are quite cold. I think my gloves are wet and that's part of it. Cannot really dry. Oh, there's the sun. There's the sun. And there's some more yaks. Wow. Look at these beasts. It's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, there's a few very big ones. This one over there in the middle. Also big. Tashidele! You see, they were both carrying their talismans. It's a big part of Tibetan culture. Herding yaks. We saw the sun. Did you see that? Not enough to warm me up, but it still felt good. Oh, I'm still recording. Sorry, I was just in thought and I was not aware I was recording. I'm craving for the sun. A bit more sun. You see the shadow? That only means one thing. The sun is up. I think it warms me more on the inside than on the outside. But it's much better like this than without. These houses do not look Tibetan. I don't know exactly what they are. This one is Tibetan. Communist slogan and Tibetan writing can only mean one thing. Okay, we have reached some village. Oh, there's a gate. Why is there a gate? Can I? Okay. This is a checkpoint. I have some not very positive news. This is the limit that I reached today. There's a checkpoint here, there's a barrier, and they don't allow me to continue because I'm a foreigner, and there's a local policy that forbids foreigners to continue on this road towards the Seda town. I'm very far from the temple complex, but apparently they don't even allow me to reach the town despite having been able to book a room there, a hotel, and despite the information I got online and also the policemen before, they told me that it should be okay to get close at the very least. I told them that I'm going to Seda and it was not a problem. But here they stopped me. I cannot continue. So I have to turn around and I'm freezing and I'm not happy at all right now. Think I'll try to find the 3 people that hosted me a little while ago, and maybe use my tent there inside the room. It looks warm enough near their house, and then tomorrow I'll continue from there. That might be probably my best option. I'll turn around and I'm heading back. Okay. That was very, very unfortunate. We got stopped and I'm freezing right now. I'm very, very cold. I did not enjoy that at all. And I guess we'll need to adapt a little bit. That's the limit to the road to Seda for the time being. Oh, I'm very cold. Let's hope I can stay with these guys over there. I really hope they're still there. They were cooking, so maybe I can just get my tent. That's really the best case scenario right now. Maybe they can even give me internet, because I don't have internet. Okay, that's what I'm hoping for the most right now. It's gonna get dark soon, so basically I'm on my way to the 3 Tibetans that hosted me about an hour earlier. I really hope I make it and they are there, because I'm not sure what I will do otherwise. I'm very cold. And I have no internet. That was unlucky. That was very unfortunate. He was very trained in his response. This is the policy of the Garze prefecture. I'm very sorry that we cannot let you pass. Thank you for your understanding. Very, very little room for negotiation there. I first spoke with the guy at the barrier. He didn't seem very open to conversation. Then he called his boss, and his boss came, and that's what he told me. No room for negotiation. Policy of the Garze prefecture government. It's a local government policy, apparently, which is very strange, because the village I met, the authority guy earlier and the police, they also work in the Garze government, but they didn't tell me anything about restrictions. At least not at this level, because I'm still far. They just blocked the road for me. That's a very, very strict control on that checkpoint. It's very, very unfortunate. But this was the only way to find out. The information I read online was not this. Definitely not this. I was supposed to be able to get very close to the temple, even see it from far, but just not be allowed to go inside the premises and drive in the streets. However, I was like 50-60 kilometers away from there, and they stopped us on the street, on the road. Well, not every day can be a lucky one like yesterday. I wonder whether yesterday was actually open, or I was lucky I was able to right in. I'm not sure. I am not sure, but in this case they did not allow us to pass. Okay, I just want to make it to that small shelter. I really want to make it there. It's a perfect spot to put on my tent. I have a sleeping bag. It's for negative temperatures, so it should be warm for me. I have some snacks. I have a water, and if they sleep there, there were 3 beds there, so maybe they will spend the night there. If they spend the night there, it will be warm enough in the other room as well. There was some firewood outside. Maybe they can let me just keep the fire burning all night, even if they leave. That would be nice. And in this case, this is not, you know, I'm not staying at their home. It's really camping. So I hope there will be no complications when it comes to that. Anyway, I'll just ask them if I can put my tent inside the building, and hopefully it will be okay. Well, first let's get there. Second, they need to be there, and then let's hope for that. I think it was up this mountain, up this few turns. I think I recognize the mountain. I really hope they're there. I think I'm almost there. Couple more turns. I really hope they're there. And the fire is burning and I can get warm and maybe have some of their soup. They were still cooking. I think they might spend the whole night there because the lady was still cooking. So maybe, hopefully, they will be there. There's no traffic anymore on this road. These checkpoints. Why does it have to be like that? A restricted area. So much for my idea the other day of trying to see if I can, if I could go to, what was the name? Dechen, and then Fushan, the checkpoint into Tibet, to see what they might say. You know, I was deliberating that a lot when I departed from Shangri-La that day, and I felt a regret of not going there and giving it a try. If they stop us here, imagine what it's like on the border with Tibet in the official checkpoints. So, yeah, good I didn't waste a day going there, or maybe 2, also going back. Where is my mountain? It must be this one over there. It was nice and sunny today. Now it's cold. But hey, as long as we make it. Yes, please just be there. Now I'm vulnerable, I admit it. I'm cold. The policeman told me there's 20 kilometers back, there's some village where you can sleep in a hotel. I don't know how much they charge at that hotel, I didn't see it on the map. Yeah, I don't really know. The other option is to continue driving further, but I'm just so cold, and it would be to go back to Garze. And it's far away. It's maybe 100 kilometers less, I think now, but I'm cold. I'm just cold. I was planning to arrive in my hotel for tonight. My hotel room, my nice hotel that I had booked. At least the policemen were kind to share their internet so I can cancel the reservation, and they cancelled my booking and refunded it very easily. I guess they knew what it's about. Anyway, my clothes are still wet, that's part of the problem, so I just really want to go to the 3 Tibetan people from earlier today. Somehow I thought it was closer than this. I'm afraid soon the road might start freezing, and that's dangerous. So that's why I'm partially really trying to make it. I have my handlebar hitting to the maximum, and it's actually okay. I think it's making a difference. I think my fingers are getting warmer. I'm afraid that this might be already frozen, the ground, the way I'm going. But okay, this is the mountain over there. I'm approaching 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. We will know what will happen tonight. And now I'm thinking about the French guy I met. I don't know if to call him my friend. We briefly interacted, but he's in Afghanistan now. He cycled through all this like a month ago. He cycled through Xinjiang in the middle of the winter, negative temperatures. I have no idea how he did that. Really big admiration for him. He had some good gear, I think, and it really makes a difference. Right now I'm wearing improvised things. If you have some proper windproof clothes and a couple layers underneath, you know, it really makes a difference. I don't really have that. I have some layers, but they're all cotton and normal clothes, and yeah, not ideal. But I'm actually happy about my hands now. They're getting warmer and warmer. My hands are not the coldest part of my body right now. Actually, my feet are. Strange enough, they were quite okay earlier, but okay. I'm getting close. It must be over there. Oh, there's a motorcycle, no lights. Why is this guy with no lights? Taşıdılı. İka, çeka, put. Taşıdılı. Where is this guy going? Where is he going? I think he's going to go behind me to maybe protect himself from. Nah, he's just behind me. But oh man, I think his clothes are even less thick than mine. I think he's cold. He must be cold. He's not overtaking, I think on purpose, I don't know why. A cool guy monk. Anyway, my primary objective now, priority is to arrive to that shelter. She says she's been driving fast to catch up with me like that. It's dangerous. Ay, ay, ay. That's funny, out of nowhere. And he has no lights. That's a crazy guy. Where is he going without lights? Maybe he's going to the same place I am. Maybe that's why he wants to go behind me so he can use my lights. But that's a very long term. And now I think he's overtaking. Okay, where is that shelter? I'm starting to get lost. Did I miss it? I didn't miss it. There's no way I missed it. This guy is going without lights. I feel a little sorry for him. I'll try to keep behind him. It's always good to be two people on the road. You know, it feels like you have a bit of company. Somehow, you're not entirely alone. Okay, it should be any time now. Come on. This is the third mountain that I think is my mountain. Or fourth. Please, did I take the wrong turn? But there's no wrong turn, it's only... Okay, yes, the tunnel. It's on the other side of the tunnel, pretty much. Yes, okay, my friends. Fingers crossed. How is he? He has no lights. Yeah, he has no lights. How is he going to go through the tunnel? Yeah, I'll help him. I'll help him. He has no lights. How is he going to cross the tunnel? Imagine that. Crazy guy. That's his only light, the third signal. That's how he was planning to cross. Can you imagine this guy? Oh man. Well, there goes our good deed of the day. Okay, the shelter is over there somewhere. Let's just make it there. Oh, I think it's over here, the smoke. It's right by the smoke. It's still smoking, so they're there. Okay, please allow me to stay with you tonight. That's what I want. Over here. Oh, it's nice. It's heavy smoke still. Hello. Yes. Can I moto? Okay. I tell you. Watch for.
try. I'll set up my tent. Okay. Okay. Okay, my friends, we are saved. We are saved for tonight. Man, I think moments like this, it feels a bit like fate. That I met these guys and now, you know, and I gave him these things before and now he's just being nice to me. Huh? Chiga. No, mayo. No need. I can just put it here. Chiga. No, yeah. I just. Chiga. Yeah. Toy. It's okay. Tak. Okay. I'll get my battery. Actually, no, we will have a. I don't need my battery. Okay. How can I charge this one? I don't have. Chiga. Tue. Chiga. Okay. I ask him later. Tue. This funny guy. Okay. Helmet. I don't need. Okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Okay. Chica, okay? Okay, I'll put my... Ni Jidao, Ni Jo, Ukulan. Yeah, you know? Shushima. Huh? Oh, wow. Okay. Huh? Cha?
Cha.
Okay, Woyo. I go. Can I? Yes. Just. Yes, I'll just put it.
매지도 않았다. 저는 매일 미나 그냥
Второе непонятие, это не надо видеть в том, что это круто. И но не сейчас я не конвенционно то не надо и каделенген зере то оно я марафон начикреньо резинониел
Okay.
на диамарна ньото там зере диамаконда хеото то сумплежи я диама живо.
It's okay. It's okay. So it dries. Okay, okay. Check it out. Check it out. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. No problem. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. No problem. It's mayo shui. I want to check. So I can do that. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. No. Check. Okay. I have. I don't know. 팀부동.
我铺给店里那些拉不拉？
I won't contact Danny. No.
팀부동.
怎么的？我铺给拉不？那个店里要不？店里我拉吧。
I won't pull. That elevator has the bottom at the waist. I'll pull.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let's go. Here. Let's get warm. Check. Okay.
这杆子就是呢，安全着的。我到后面我把别人拿掉就拿不了。这边你拿掉这边，这边这但是我们会拿掉，你带去。好说就像我写的，我就写了这个嘛，就去了一点。Okay. What is your plan for the evening? Are you going to stay here all night?
你今晚有什么计划？你打算整晚都待在这里吗？
Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Okay, so this will be burning all night. We can keep it burning, yes?
好的，那么这个将燃烧一整晚，我们可以让它继续燃烧。
Okay, nice. Okay. Okay.
Любой диалог целостный, да, есть.
Oh, so many friends. Let's see if I have internet here. It will be amazing. No internet. That's going to be my home for tonight. I think it looks good enough, and it should feel good enough. It's not very warm here. In the other room it's much warmer, but it's not like outside either, so it should really be okay. Have a nice sleeping bag, an extra layer for inside, for insulation. How do you call that? I basically use it to keep your bag clean. But yeah, I think this should be enough. I almost can't wait to get in. Maybe do some reading. I have some things on my phone, I have electricity there, that's essential. With that, everything is fixed. I can charge my phone, I can charge everything, so it's very nice. All things considered, could be a much more difficult night. This is not too bad at all. The guys are over there. They're going to sleep. 3 of them in the room over there. I will be here. I have my light. I am still finding some time to work a bit on the computer. I'll try to copy my files because today I have 150 gigabytes of video footage. So I have to somehow process that. And I have to do that on a daily basis, otherwise it accumulates. But anyway, I'll do that, okay? Good night from me. Let's see what tomorrow will bring. I look forward to having a nice night of sleep, hopefully, and rest. I think this is quite a nice story. Nice setting. That's where I am. So, hopefully, it will be fine. Good night.